Hey guys, LimeFrog2 back with another speedrun commentary. I actually re-recorded this commentary like, what, 3 times? The first time, because it was just bad, I was mumbling, I had my headphones on so I couldn't even hear myself and I just wasn't speaking. Hopefully I didn't just mumble again, by the way. Like, I need to stop talking too fast. And the second time I was going to do it with donuts, and then I didn't do it with donuts. Anyway, he went to watch Brad Pitt movie. It was dumb, okay? I'm looking for a buried treasure right now. I go to 99 this time. It's so much to explain. I can't even explain it. There's too much bullshit. Basically, I'm God, and I just have a bunch of fucking shit now. I have food, I have gold, and I have iron. And TNT, which I'm going to use to blow up these trees, because you can just get 100% of the materials via doing it. So the last time I got on Minecraft Speedrun PB, it was on a shipwreck, and that's because I was running less Minecrafts. So I don't know if you noticed it at the start, but I was running like 50 Minecrafts at once. 15 Minecrafts at once. There's a little 15 in the top left corner if you can see. And that means I'm just running a bunch of Minecrafts at once. As I said, I'm running a bunch of Minecrafts at once. The reason I do this is for reset efficiency. Whenever you're going for a buried treasure, you know, you need a lot of aspects to be correct. You need it to be a beach, you need it to have wood on it, you know, logs and shit. But most importantly, the buried treasure itself. And there's just, it's such a ridiculously rare chance. It's like 1% or something that a chunk has a buried treasure in it. Anyway, I break my boat, I go down to this ravine, and I see a lava pool. And now I'm just making my lava pool. Usually you wouldn't actually make a lava pool for these seeds. Usually it'd be like a magma ravine or something, but we just ended up not doing that. Because it was just better odds to go down here. And even if there wasn't lava, I could have just dug. Anyway, in the Nether, 1 minute and 20 seconds or something. That's pretty good. Pretty good time to enter. But even better than that, the ridiculous proximity of these fucking structures. We got a bastion right there, and a fortress, which are the 2 structures we need. Anyway, there's 4 types of bastions, and this bastion is a housing bastion, which is actually the best bastion in the game. It's the fastest. Well, it is the fastest, but I actually played it like really slow. The worst part of this speedrun is this bastion route that I did, and it just, like, it wasn't bad. I actually think I played it good. There was only one actual real mistake in it, and it was that I played top down, which isn't necessarily a mistake, because if I go, there's 2 routes. It's kind of hard to explain. It's just kind of a really weird thing with bastions, where it's like there's a bunch of stuff you have to memorize. But there's 2 routes: top down, the one I'm doing right now, and manhunt. And manhunt, the one where I go into those housing units below, would have been a lot faster than this. But the problem with that is that it would just be so risky. Like, the floor in that route is lava, so I have to make a bridge above lava whilst a bunch of piglins are chasing me and stuff. So I decided to do top down, which arguably is better in some instances, because you'll get more gold blocks, you get more stuff. You'll notice I didn't actually get any more gold blocks because I got stopped by a piglin in the, it's kind of hard to explain. I'll go up there in a second so you can see the gold blocks. So up here, there's gold blocks in this little area, and I was going to do that when I was going down, but I wasn't able to because there was a piglin there, and he would have just killed me. So I was like, well, I have to just skip it and go down. That's the only play I can realistically do. And that wasn't my fault. It was just a zombie piglin spawning in with stuff, but it just resulted in this being way slower than it needed to be. So that's what I mean. Sometimes you can just get kind of fucked over in situations, and like, it could have been good, it could have been bad. And the main mistake of this bastion that was actually my fault was, I'll show you in a second, was, let's just see, okay, I'm just giving gold to these piglins. I do a little inventory management here. I was so shaky during this. I don't think it shows on the video, but I just remember being freaking out. And this was the part where I said, okay, I gotta calm down. Calm down, okay, this is a good run, you know, stuff's going down. So I'm just getting my stuff ready. It's just, it's so frantic. There's no calmness in this. I'm trying to play fast, but I'm also like, anyway, good thing here. I loot this chest, and I get tons of obsidian, which means I could just dip. But the problem is, I don't grab gold armor, which means these piglins are just going to attack me. As you can see, 2 hits here. I tried changing it to normal difficulty because I thought it was on hard, which means they deal more damage. But it turns out, I was just like, I just took so much damage. And then I go up here, another hit of damage. I was going to go up there so I could leave out the back, which would have been faster, which is another time loss. I probably lost about 20 seconds here, 25, maybe even 30, I'm going to say like 25 seconds, maybe 20 seconds, to just having to go back up here. And that combined with all the mishaps and stuff, I could say I easily lost I easily lost about 30 seconds in that route just to either misplays or like fuck ups or something. Or no, like fuck ups or just like bad luck with like a pigment or something. So that was pretty bad. The only real mistake was the gold armor, but it was just wasn't so great. And I could have played Manhunt. Theoretically, if I played Manhunt and I grabbed the gold armor and it all worked out perfectly, this would definitely be sub 9. I could, yeah, it just would, because it would have just been faster. I don't even think I grabbed all of my trades when I went there because I was running out, but luckily I had enough stuff. Anyway, I just killed those stray blazes over there. I turned my own distance to 5 over there and here because it spawns more blazes. The thing about fortress routing is that it's like, it's super weird. Like, there's only one guide on it I think I saw, and that was the one that K4 made in his video. I haven't seen any Google Docs about it. I only saw that video when it comes to fortress routing. I definitely could get better at it. I think there's a bunch of stuff I just don't know. Like, these... Like, I was technically in the good part of the fortress there, but I wasn't because there was no spawners. It's like the spawners summon closer together or something. It's just weird. Anyway, I'm going to do something here called the blaze bed. Pretty cool strategy. I don't really... Actually, I didn't do it in my last speedrun, but you blow up the area around the blaze spawner to get a bunch of stuff. No, you blow up the area around the blaze spawner so you can spawn more blazes, because it's kind of hard to explain, but basically you just get more blazes. As you can see, three of them spawn there when it could have been 1 before. I think for some reason the bare minimum is 1, but actually, yeah, I think it is 1 for some reason. Even though it shouldn't work like that technically. Honestly, I don't know. I don't actually know that much technical aspect of it. Anyway, I'm blind traveling here, or first pulling, I guess, because I have 20 obsidian. So the good part about this run, I think to say, so this is only a 626 block, or 625, which is like, it's not bad, but it's not good. Like, it would have to have a really good end game to get sub 10 pace, and I have 0 cycle, so I still sub 10 pace, but I didn't end up 0 cycling. The thing that actually made this run sub 10 was how fast I managed to get to this stronghold. So this is another problem here. Before I get to the stronghold, when I'm measuring these eyes, I fuck up really badly. Like, I think I waste about 7 or 10 seconds just pausing alone. I reckon about 7 seconds I wasted there just pausing. And the worst part is it taunts you at the end of the game. It's like, could have gotten it, but it's like, nope. So I see this perfect terrain over here, and I pearl to it, and I literally check, and I'm just on the coordinates. I stumble a bit. I'm like, wait, what? I'm just on them? Okay. Well, I guess I accept it, you know? I don't complain. I ain't a complainer. So now it's just a case of, if I 0 and the stronghold nerf's good, sub 9. It's just done, you know? And I'm like, shit. Well, it's really good. So I set my render really low. I look for a spike. Perfect spike. I'm like, okay, it's going. Go down here, and the portal room's right there. I actually didn't notice it, so I checked again. But it's right there, and I was just like, shit. I did a little shake. I was like, shit. 1 eye, perfect. Everything's good. And I'm going to prep for 0. But here's where one problem comes in. I only have 5 explosives, which isn't actually that bad. I can do with 5 explosives 0, but only really specific ones. It would have to be a front tower in this case. It would have to be pretty easy. And it turns out as a back tower, I have low health, low pearls, or no, I just have low health and low explosives. And it's a pretty hard tower to hit. I think that's either T97 or T94. When I drop these terms, like, if you're watching this and you haven't speedrun for like a bunch of time, you're just not going to know. It's just dumb. 0 cycling is one of those things, where you pearl up to one of those towers, and it's just so weird to learn. Like, it took me ages to learn it, because it's just... it feels gate-kept in a way for some reason. I might even make a tutorial on it. Maybe I'll make a 0 cycle tutorial. Anyway, at this point, it's just a waiting game, because if I can't 0 cycle is 100% consistent. If you hit it, you're going to get this end fight done in under a minute, and it's just done, right? That's what's so great about it, but with perching, it can be anywhere between the same time as the 0 cycle. So if it just insta-perched, I would have gotten the sub 9. Or it could be... well, this time, I guess. Or it could be 6 minutes. This could have been a 12-minute speedrun. It could have been an 11-minute speedrun. But luckily, I got a decent perch. It was just decent. So, I managed to get away with it. I think the perch time is like 2 minutes, which is around the same as my last speedrun. I think 2 minutes is actually the average. I said in my last video that it wasn't, but I think 2 minutes is the average. So yeah, as I said, 0 cycle, overpowered, double the time, saved. So I just have 1 cycle here. I don't actually hit the 4-bed 1 cycle, which is pretty lame, but should have been like 9:25 or something, but I wasted 7 goddamn seconds doing those eye measurements where you have to pause the game. Anyway, pretty freaky. If I didn't say this before, okay, one thing I want to say. Okay, last speedrun, it was 12:05, right? Okay, now think about it, okay? I saved 2 minutes on this speedrun, right? It went from 12:05 to 9:05. That's 2 minutes and 30 seconds saved, right? So, theoretically, if I just hit the same 2-minute time save on my next speedrun, it would just be a 7-minute speedrun, and then or sub 7-minute speedrun, and that's just world record. So all I'm saying, the statistics, you know, they don't lie. Next speedrun I get, gonna be world record. All I'm saying. I'll probably make more commentary videos, because I want to get better at commentating. I think I said that at the start. I don't really know, but I'm probably gonna make more. Maybe speedrun ones. I don't know. Maybe I'll just stop speedrunning because this is a pretty good time. I think I'd be happy with this if I just stopped speedrunning right now. Anyway, see you guys. See you guys later. Actually, might just be literally later. I think I'm just going to record another video. I'm kind of in the commentary mood.